So the Canon EOS R, I've been shooting videos for almost 2 years now, and all the time I've done that with an iPhone, whether it's the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, the iPhone 13 Pro, and even the iPhone 14 Pro. But now I thought to upgrade my setup and get myself a system camera, the EOS R with a kit lens, the 24 to 105 millimeter. This whole setup is around 2,000 euros. If you're living in the US, it's a bit cheaper. I bet you'll find this whole setup for about $1,600. But don't forget, even when you have the kit lens, when you have the body, you also need a memory card, and a memory card's also about $100. So keep that in mind. Just by buying the body alone, you're not there, because without the lens, you will not have any image basically. And these lenses can get pretty expensive. So get yourself always a kit lens if you are planning on buying the EOS R camera. But this video is not about me talking about how to use this EOS R and all of that. Maybe that will be a video in the future. This video is to convince you that if you are starting a YouTube channel and you're aspiring to do something creative, you don't need a DSLR camera or a system camera like this one, a mirrorless camera. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this channel, you have a decent phone with a decent camera in your pocket. Even a phone from 4 or 5 years ago can shoot in 4K, can shoot in low light even, and you can get decent image out of this phone. And this phone, you don't need to know what an ISO is, what a shutter speed is, and all of that jargon. You just have to open the app and start filming. The less fraction is between you and making something creative, the more likely you will make that creative thing that you are about to create. The more things that's coming between you and creating something, like knowing what this is, how this works, and all of that, the less likely you'll be making that creative thing. Don't get me wrong, if you have the budget, if you have 2,000 euros or dollars to spare, by all means, just go and buy yourself a system camera. But if you don't know how to use it, if you don't have the budget, if you just thinking about starting a YouTube channel or maybe an Instagram account or maybe a TikTok or whatever, just go and use that device that you already have in your pocket. And most likely, if you want to slap like 2,000 euros on a system camera, just go ahead and slap just $800 on a decent phone, on an iPhone or even maybe an Android, a Pixel or a Sony. Those have decent cameras as well, and start creating that thing. You can compare this whole setup with a coffee machine. You have on one hand an espresso machine. You just have to insert a cup and you get coffee out of it. But at the other side of the spectrum, you also have a professional coffee machine, and you need to know how to grind your coffee, what the temperature of the water is, and all of that. And I bet if I don't have the experience to get decent coffee out of that machine, my first try will be garbage. But out of that Nespresso, I'll get a decent coffee every time. It's not about getting something professional, it's about practicality. And at first, you just want to get going, get that consistency in it. And after a while, if you start getting subscribers, people start liking your videos and all of that, then you can just start thinking about upgrading to a system camera like this one, the EOS R, with a kit lens and a memory card. But even then, if you have bought this camera, you're not there, because you need decent audio as well. So you need to have a lavalier mic, and you can go for $50 or even the Sennheiser for $1,000. You need to have lightning and all of that. But you can keep your budget very small to just start shooting videos. And believe me, people will not care about your setup, about your gear. They care about how creative you are and if you can solve their problems. And that's basically it. So yeah, I hope you've got something out of this video. So if you are planning on starting a YouTube channel and you want to I don't know, go in depth to buy yourself a camera. Don't do that. If you are aspiring to become a photographer, at the other hand, yeah, by all means, just go and buy yourself a decent camera. But if you don't have the budget, don't do that. Chances are you already have a good camera in your pocket. So start shooting, and in about a couple of years or maybe even a couple of months, you can start thinking about buying a system camera. So I hope this video have inspired you somehow. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Maybe you can advocate why it's better to just go and buy yourself a decent camera from the get-go. Just go and convince me otherwise. Other than that, thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you've got any value out of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.